I, Antonin Scalia, do solemnly swear.
The first Italian-American to sit on the nation's highest court, Justice Antonin Scalia was a conservative in thought, but not in personality. Antonin Gregory Scalia was raised in the Elmhurst neighborhood of New York City, the only child of a Sicilian-born college professor and a schoolteacher mother. They instilled in the precocious child a love of words and debate.
I was something of a greasy grind, I have to say. I studied real hard.
He was a top student at public and private Catholic schools in the city. Scalia's interest in law began in college, and so too an interest in Maureen McCarthy, with whom he later married and had 9 children. His exuberant embrace of conservatism attracted the attention of Republicans, and President Reagan ultimately named the 50-year-old federal judge to the High Court in 1986. There, he developed a reputation as a reliable conservative, and his own style helped liven the public face of the High Court.
Some of the other justices, including the justices who were already on the court and had been on the court for a while, were kind of, well, you know, if the new guy gets to ask all these questions, I'm gonna sort of step up and ask some questions too.
On abortion, the death penalty, affirmative action, homosexual rights, Scalia clashed early and often with more moderate or left-leaning benchmates.
If he was trying to get anybody to sign an opinion, it was harder when he would use more combative language. But, you know, as much as they would say, you know, I'd like to strangle Nino, he was still theirs in many ways.
And those dissents helped him hone a creative, some said often cruel, streak in his writings, becoming a master stylist. He once referred to the Junior Varsity Congress. He quoted Cole Porter, Shakespeare, and Sesame Street songs. Off the bench came admiration from young conservatives who wrote books and created websites in tribute, but controversy too. A hunting trip with Vice President Cheney at the same time the court was considering a lawsuit against the number 2 over access to privileged documents. A Sicilian gesture some interpreted as obscene and captured by a Boston newspaper. He called it dismissive in nature. Justice Scalia, a man both respected and dismissed, feared and celebrated.
He'll be remembered in many ways, certainly as this larger-than-life figure, larger-than-bench figure, someone who embraced both the law and a life beyond the court.
A judge who combined street smarts with a well-calculated conservative view of the law and its limits on society.
I'm not driven. I enjoy what I'm doing. As soon as I no longer enjoy it, I am out of there.
Joe John, CNN, Washington.